Hi, it's Avril here from Newlands Personal Development. And today we're going to do this little audio on generative trance, focusing on your dreams and goals. Really to help you align your dreams and goals and to enable you to bring these dreams or goals that you have for yourself into your life. It's a little bit like manifesting abundance or working with the law of attraction. But what we're going to do here with Generative Trance is really help you align to these things at your deepest level so that you can really experience what these mean for you. And also begin to become aware of any resistances that you might have and anything that might hold you back from achieving your dreams and goals. So whenever you're ready, what I'd like to invite you to do is to find a comfortable position, preferably seated upright, with your feet firmly on the ground. I always prefer to do generative trance like this because what we're looking to achieve here is not a real deep state of relaxation, just a light state of trance where you can maintain that mindful awareness. So whenever you're ready, we can begin. Just take a few moments now to gently take a breath in and out and really becoming aware of your breath as you settle in and settle down. And I'd like to invite you to begin to become aware of maybe a goal that you'd like to achieve or a dream that you have that you'd like to fulfill. And it doesn't matter what that is. It could be one thing or two things. It may be something small, like feeling more calm and peaceful on a daily basis. Or it could be something bigger. Maybe buying a new house or finding a new job, or if you run your own business, attracting more clients. It doesn't matter. You'll know what's right for you and what you want to work on today. So just get a sense of that dream or goal, that desire, what you'd really like to create right now in your life. What I want most is. And begin to make a connection to that. And just imagine that your dream or goal is somehow symbolically hovering gently above your head. You can use a word or an image to represent that. Whatever feels right for you, or sounds right, or looks right for you. You can find a way to imagine that just gently hovering there, top of your head. And as it hovers there, top of your crown chakra, begin to repeat this mantra in your mind. Silence in the mind, stillness in the body, space all around. Breathing in gently and evenly. And there's no need to force your breath. Just allow it to come naturally. And any thoughts that come into your mind, simply observe them and be curious. As your intention hovers gently above your head, repeating the mantra, silence in the mind, stillness in the body, and space all around. And as you repeat this mantra, begin to imagine that your dream or your goal, that thing that you so desire to create for you right now in your life, is beginning to drop drop down into your mind. Maybe you could imagine a space opening up in the crown of your mind. And your intention drops in and down through that space, dropping into your cognitive mind, your thinking mind, your dream, your desire, what you want most, dropping in and down into your mind. And as you become aware of that, whatever way is right for you, being mindful that there's no right or wrong way, I'd like to invite you to become aware of that place at the very bottom of your skull where your spine connects with your head. Just become aware of that part as your intention settles deep into your thinking mind. And as you become aware of the very base of your skull, and also aware in some way, whether you can see this or sense this or just feel this, how it connects to your spine, how your mind and body is connected by your spine that runs all the way down through your body, down to your tailbone. Really get a sense of that connection, your mind to your body, and the length of your spine, running up and down your back. Maybe sensing or seeing all the tiny vertebrae that travel up and down, passing information from the body to the mind, and then from the mind to the body. And as you begin to imagine this, become curious as to what it would be like if you could look down and through your own spine. Or what would it feel like if you could take a breath and breathe in and down through your spine, as if you were breathing in and down through a straw. Breathing all the way down. And with each breath in and out, breathing down through your spine, imagine all those tiny vertebrae, one by one, realigning in your body. Any that are needing adjusted, readjusting and aligning. Maybe feeling your posture change. And as you do this, imagine with your breath also, you could breathe your intention from your thinking mind down through the centre of your spine. Breathe it down through that hollow. Breathing it down into your body mind. So just take a few breaths and imagine whatever way feels right for you. Breathing that intention all the way down into the very centre of your body, wherever that may be for you. Let your intention drop and really get a sense of where that centre is. As your mind and body now begin to align and connect in a new way, in a different way. As your cognitive thinking mind begins to harmonise and settle into itself, so that your dreams and goals can drop down and align within the body and the mind too. And if you wish, you can take your hand and just gently rest it where you sense your centre is. Maybe on your stomach or solar plexus, or maybe around your heart area where your heart chakra is. You can gently rest your hand there, making a deeper connection to that dream, to that goal that you have. And as you make that deeper connection, simply repeat the mantra. Silence in the mind, stillness in the body, and space all around. Becoming aware of any experiences you want to become aware of now. Noticing anything about that thing you want to create, about your desire, your goal or dream. Maybe sensing it in a different way, with a new awareness, with a deeper connection and knowledge of what this means for you. And as you deepen that connection and expand your awareness, and notice anything you want to notice, I'd like to invite you to imagine you're holding that desire, that dream or goal in your hand, holding it gently, as if you were holding something of extreme value, something that's truly precious to you. Something or someone you love dearly. And I'd like you to hold it with love and compassion that you would give to something or someone you love deeply. Cherish it. Sense it and see it and feel it in your hand. Get to know it in a new way. Feel the warmth and the energy that resides within that dream or goal. And really allow yourself a deep connection to it that's filled with compassion, tenderness, or joy and excitement. Simply fill it with whatever is right for you. And then whenever you're ready, I'd like to invite you to ask yourself the question, what really stops me from taking this dream or creating and bringing this goal into life? What stops me from bringing it into the world? Really connect with that truer, deepest part of you, and you can find the answer. And the answer might come in many different ways. There's no right or wrong to finding this answer. Just notice whatever you notice, without judgment, without blame, and without guilt. Just a simple observation, a simple awareness, a mindful curiosity that you can explore at this deepest level, this part of you that stops you from bringing this into your life, into your world. Really make that connection. Noticing what you notice. And as that awareness comes to you, I'd invite you to hold that awareness, that new knowledge and that deep insight to you. Hold it in your opposite hand. Let it rest there. It's been waiting a while for you to find it. Bring it forward into the light so you can gently hold it. No judgment, no blame, just a mindful curiosity, a deep sense of wanting to get to know this part of you, to understand that part of you. And as you hold it there, that same loving compassion that you hold those things that you love deeply. Same love and compassion as you hold that dream and desire that you want to bring into your life right now. Simply hold it in that way. And it's okay if you sense any resistance or fear, or just breathe into that place and allow it to pass through you. Maybe you could imagine that any resistance that you feel towards that thing that keeps you stuck, that stops you from really taking forward and bringing into this life, this world, your dream or goal. Maybe you could imagine breathing love or acceptance into that resistance as you hold both these parts now in each of your hands, your yin and your yang. This part of you and that part of you, remembering all the while there is no right or wrong, only this or that. And as you become aware of both these parts, simply imagine you could step out beyond these things. Step out into a field of consciousness as these parts begin to dance their own dance, sing their own song, and dream their own dreams in a new way. You can step forward into that field of consciousness, that web of interconnectedness, where all things are possible, all things connect. There is no past, And there is no future. There is only now. But there is also many pasts and many futures and many moments now. Begin to imagine all these parts of you dancing through the sky, speeding through galaxies and universes as the stars begin to twinkle down and shine their light on these parts of you waiting to be transformed, waiting and ready to find their own tune to sing, their own books to write, or their own dance to dance, like two ballerinas dancing, pirouetting and gliding together in balance and in harmony. Feel the energy between these parts now as you connect at a deep level out in that field of consciousness, that quantum field, observing and deepening your own awareness to your desires, your dreams, and those things that have stopped you fully connecting and bringing into the world those that you wish at a deepest level. And in this quantum field of infinite possibilities and infinite realities, possible futures, I'd like you to invite forward a sponsor or a guide that can help you, that can show you the way, that can guide you, that can guide you to bring your dreams and desires into life. Invite them forward. It can be anything or anyone you like. It can be people from the past, a spirit guide, or an angel, whatever you wish or desire to have as your sponsor. It may be someone you've yet to meet, a complete stranger, or maybe it's an animal or an alien being. Call up that force. Call up that sponsor. Welcome them in and ask them to teach you, to guide you, to show you the way. Ask them to let you know what you need to do now in order to really bring this dream into the world, to connect with your goals and desires at a deepest level, so that both these parts can transform one another and begin to create that reality for yourself. There's no right or wrong way to doing this. Just a simple, mindful awareness, a curiosity of what comes forward Maybe that makes sense. That's interesting. Something inside is wakening up. And as your awareness deepens, your own inner wisdom develops and grows. And your intuitive connection to yourself, to who you truly are, to that deepest part of you, allows you to make new connections now. And new observations. Become aware of your goals and desires and wishes. And those old things that stopped you or kept you stuck. Your old resistances. And notice how they dance in a different way. How they're singing a different tune and beating a different drum. How the winds of change are gently and softly blowing a breeze through them. Feel the energy that connects one to the other, transforming now as they begin to unite, drawing together. Your yin and your yang. There is only this and there is only that. Without one there can be no other. And you can let them dance together, noticing something deep inside is awakening. Something's waiting to be transformed. And as you gather in now all your resources, that new knowledge or wisdom, and it's okay if it doesn't make sense on a logical level. What matters now is that deeper connection and knowing that something inside is transforming, rearranging, realigning. You can take your resources and draw them into both these parts. Whatever you've received, anything symbolic, or anything that just feels right at the deepest sense. Maybe a sound or a word you've heard. Whatever it is. Whatever you've learned from your sponsor, from your guide. Whatever gift they've given you, draw it in. As both these parts begin to come together, gathering up all the resources available and drawing these parts in, uniting them, your yin and your yang, uniting them in harmony, in alignment with the mind and the body, and something much greater than you. Power, a source that's both outside of you but within you too. Draw all these things into your centre. Draw them in. Welcome them. Welcome them home. And as you do this, take a gentle breath in and breathing out. Imagine that your sponsor or guide is with you right now, in the space that you're in now. Sense them or see them. Find a way to make that deepest connection to them. Let your energy connect with them. Or look deeply into their eyes. Sense their soul, their presence. Notice how their consciousness is connected to yours and yours to them. Your energy is one. Anytime you can call forth this guide, this sponsor, this great universal source that's there to support and help you. And as you look to their eyes or sense that deep connection, give them thanks and honour their presence in your life. Really honour that deepest connection to this part of you. And thank them for their support, their guidance. And as you do this, begin to imagine them stepping back from you, returning that honour, and sensing their appreciation for you allowing them in to your field of consciousness, to your own quantum field of infinite possibilities and infinite realities. Sense and know their appreciation for that connection. And simply take a few moments here to enjoy that space, that time, that deepest connection. Be aware of the alignment now between your mind and body, that sense of being centered, of your dreams and goals being aligned in the right way now to your true authentic self. And as you do that, I'd like to invite you to make a silent vow or commitment to yourself. I promise that today, tomorrow, whatever it is, you can make that promise to yourself now. And honour yourself by giving thanks to that deepest part of you. are allowing this part to be transformed. Something inside is wakened up and is now ready to step into the world in a new way. And you can sense that, and you can see that, hear that in your own way now. Begin to imagine that. Now as you begin to imagine that, make a connection to it that's symbolic for you, so that you can connect to this anytime you wish. Giving thanks once again and reminding yourself your vow and commitment about bringing your dreams and desires into this world and feel alignment with who you are. Excellent. So whenever you're ready, and only when you're ready, just take a few gentle breaths in and out and begin to bring yourself back into the world. And you can have a nice stretch and begin to waken up feeling really good and really energized and ready to do some work on those goals and dreams now. Excellent, well done. And I wish you all the very best. And I'll hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.